Yo there everyone, welcome back to a brand new stream on the Max Tiger HD YouTube channel. Today we're back with a brand new episode of the F1 Chat once again for the penultimate time as we round the season off this weekend in Abu Dhabi at the Yas Marina circuit. Last weekend obviously being the penultimate race of the season in Brazil, Sao Paulo, Interlagos. Now we have got masses to talk about in terms of news and gossip around the paddock. Now, you may have heard the incident obviously following Ricciardo about him not having a seat. Well, good news for Daniel Ricciardo fans and some Australian fans and just normal McLaren fans in the group. He will be back in F1 next season. However, it will not be as you think. Daniel Ricciardo will be a reserve third driver for Red Bull next season, so he will replace Sergio Perez or Max Verstappen in a race if needs be. Doubt that'll happen, because it's not really much to say. There's not really much to say other than Red Bull don't really have days off now. I don't know whether that's going to upset some people, whether it's the right choice or not. However, I do feel that putting him in that situation is probably the best, as even though Perez is going to be investigated, as it says, as they've said, FIA are not shy of investigating Perez's Monaco crash. Now, I don't know whether you guys have heard of that, but we will talk about that too. But anyway, we will get into the Ricciardo shit. We have got so much to talk about. It is actually unbelievable. You would not even think you would not even think we're here to talk about the next race. You'd think we're here to talk about random fucking shite. Now, I don't want to dwell on it too much because it could, it could do some random shit. But I have got way too many tabs open for this. Now, quick adjustment before we get into this. We do have a person in the background. You cannot see him yet, obviously. However, it is a certain someone that you probably recognize from another one of these episodes. Now, I did not prepare for this, did I? Honestly, you'd think me being a YouTuber would be prepared for all this shit. Nope, not at all. I've had way too much shit. I've had way too much shit going on. Anyway, this is very annoying in terms of how I haven't done much across this yet. However, I am going to have to try and work my ass off for this now. I'm going to have to get my ass back in place. However, anyway, get back to the matter of the subject. We do have a second person. You may know who it is. You may not know who it is. I'm pretty sure you will if you've watched my channel over the past 4 weeks. 5. So, while I search for random shite, I will invite them in the space of the next few seconds after I decide it's a good time to stop fucking looking at random shite. Once again, I've said it already. Now, if that is that, I believe, maybe. This is really annoying. There we go. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Even though I am fuck's sake, my English. Anyway, just never mind. I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother trying to say what I was going to say. However, I should, if I can get back on my other tab. I've got about 15,000 tabs open here, guys. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. Give me a memento. Now, fuck me, that was a pain in the ass. Right, I'm gonna have to try and find which one's which. Right, here we go. Okay. As soon as he stops reading a fucking David Walliams book from the 1960s. Anyway. We have a person on here. And it do be, I've actually muted his mic. I forgot I did that. Anyway, they are here to join me for about the next hour. So please welcome back to the channel a certain Miss. You can stop now. Welcome back to the channel. A certain JB Gaming is now with us.
I read 7 chapters by the time you added me to this.
Hey, being a YouTuber is not everything, bro. When you have streams like this and you've got news going around, it's got a lot of shit going down.
It's fine. I just opened a random page and it seemed to be chapter 7. Would you like to hear what the chapter's called?
Sure.
Haha. It was called Animal Smuggling. Quite interesting.
Yeah, I've read the book before. Anyway, moving on. As I discussed earlier, about 5 minutes ago, Daniel Ricciardo, he is set for the Red Bull role, kind of. So, the Australian, obviously, he's been released from his contract by McLaren at the end of the season. Disappointing year, to say the least. He is close to a deal to return to his former team. However, it's not in the way you'd think. Helmut Marko told BBC Sport he was talking to Ricciardo about the position. However, he played down remarks he had earlier made to Sky Germany in which he suggested the move was certain. Marko said he could be a reserve driver. Really now? Sources say that a deal between the two parties will be sealed in the coming days and Ricciardo will rejoin the team with whom he took 7 of his 8 Grand Prix victories with. On Thursday, Ricciardo had hinted that a deal was close for him to stay in F1 despite the loss of his McLaren seat this season. Still nothing's confirmed, he said, but progress is being made, so we'll see. Yeah, hopefully you can see my good looks again next year to some degree. Cheeky little bastard. However, Daniel Ricciardo, as I mentioned, won 7 races while driving for Red Bull between 2014 and 2018. One of those races that he drove in, he crashed out with Max Verstappen in Baku, which was fucking hilarious.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Tell me about it.
Anyway.
It was 2017, wasn't it?
I think so.
2017 Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Yeah, bro. Get fucking told by Nightbox, bitch. Get fucking told by Nightbot. Honestly. I don't want to do that, but you. That's what you get. That is what you fucking get, mate. Anyway, don't know who you are, but fuck you. Anyway, while I find out what the next thing we're going to talk about is, Jensen, what is your opinion on said Daniel Ricciardo move, and do you think it's the right and only option for him to stay in the sport?
Well,
if we look at it from that.
Obviously, if he wanted to stay in the sport, it's his choice at the end of the day, innit? But personally, being a third driver, what all you're gonna do is get out in FP1, possibly FP2, pushing it. You're gonna get a maximum of 3 hours a season in a car. I think he should have just done a Sebastian. To be fair, he's getting on now. We need to be fair. So
yeah, your favorite? Sorry,
what?
Huh? Who the fuck? One, who the fuck's Jelly Balls? Two, you have another fucking sister? Or is that just Chloe pissing about?
Oh, it's probably Chloe. Probably Chloe. Hi, Chloe.
Well, it's your fave sister, and I'm pretty sure you only have one sister.
No, who am I? You donut.
You never told me about the fucking other one.
My little
Moving
sister.
on.
My little sister that is in the room next door.
Yeah, she's definitely smart enough to say all these words.
Yeah, you silly sausage.
Anyway, never mind. I'm not going to put the message I was going to put because it was just... My name starts... Yep, there you go.
It's Chloe, my top...
Jesus
this
Christ.
Isn't it?
Get in there, Nightbot. That's what...
What?
Go on, Nightbot, lad. You tell him. You tell him.
Chloe, you got to do it. You got to do it.
Cha.
I'll bet you 5.
Hold on. Hold on.
This.
Wait. I have an idea.
Cha.
Cha cha cha. Anyway, moving on from that. That is Daniel Ricciardo's side of things.
Oh, no. It's not Chloe. Never mind. I know who it is.
Oh, here we go.
I know who it is.
He's got another sister.
No. I want
It's
to
a
take
fake sister. Guaranteed.
Charlotte. Charlie Longley.
Who the fuck?
Do you know Charlie? He's tall. Yeah.
Tall?
Yeah,
Right,
tall.
That's one. Skinny, fat, medium, average?
He used to have a perm. Skinny.
Lean?
Am I right?
Yeah, you are, apparently.
Guessing that, lads.
I was going to say, Chloe wouldn't really watch my stream, would she?
I just said it's Charlie Longley, did I not?
But which Charlotte? Sorry,
Hey?
My mind's baffled, bro. Honestly.
Hey? That's not even how you're supposed to...
Moving on.
Anyway, let's move on.
Next part of the thing, we'll talk about the best part, the best news. The best news. The best news. Skadoosh. Formula One have launched.
Let me tell you the story about how I found out about this.
Let me tell you the story of shut the fuck up before it happens.
Right.
I'm joking, but still.
Story time.
Anyway, F1's new competition hence the name F1 Academy, is the new competition is intended to complement the existing W Series, which hopes to return in 2023 after a curtailed 2022 season. Now, it will consist of 5 teams, 3 cars contesting 7 events, featuring 3 races. Stefano Domicelli said the series gives female drivers the best chance to fulfill their ambitions. Suck up, bitch. F1 will subsidise each car with a budget of €150,000 or £131,000. Drivers will need to add the same amount again to compete. The calendar has not been announced, but one of the races is likely to take place at a Grand Prix, F1 said in a statement. Series will use the same cars as currently compete in Formula 4, an entry-level series for drivers taking their first steps in car racing at this current level. Domenicelli added, everyone should have the opportunity to follow their dreams and achieve their potential, and Formula 1 wants to ensure we are doing everything we can to create greater diversity and routes into this incredible sport. He said the championship represented a comprehensive program that supports their racing careers and gives them everything they need to move on into F3 and hopefully F2 and then race in the pinnacle of the Formula 1 and the sport in general. So, basically, after all those fancy dabby-dozy words, basically means that they've decided... Do you know which... Okay, so it's not Charlie.
No, it's not. I thought it was. Because my sister...
No, what? They said fucking sister.
Yeah, no, but it was probably my sister at first, because I know she's at her friend's house, which her friend is cousins with Charlie. So knowing Charlie, he's probably there.
Okay, my friend's cousins with this person, who's then son with this dad, and then dad is now having sex with this mum. What?
Do you know Lola that was in your...
What?
You know Lola that was in your year? She hung around with Chloe loads.
No.
Well, that's Charlie's cousin. She was in Mr. Smith's farm.
Nope. No clue. You're going to have to tell me later. Anyway.
It's definitely Charlotte. That's nice.
Really?
Charlotte Willicombe.
Hello there, Wolf. How do you do? Anyway, that is a very good idea, Nightbot. Actually, give me a memento. I will do that in a moment. Now,
I don't have a cousin.
I don't have a cousin.
We know that now, but I want to... You silly sausage.
Help me. Help me. Help me. Retard.
I didn't know we were playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
We're not. We're playing fucking Guess Who.
We've met at...
What are you on about?
I know who it is.
Right, Tesco. Oh, brilliant. Best stereotypical place to meet for someone, you fucking bunch of twats.
I know who it is. I forgot her last name. She's mates with Jess.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There you go, lads. That's who it is. She's mates with Jess.
I don't even know who you're talking about, but I can already tell that you're going to tell me later and I'm going to be like,
yeah, by the end of this, I'll remember the name, the last name.
Jelly balls, don't fucking put it in the chat because I do not want to know from you.
Right, anyway, would you like to hear my story about how I found
Moving on. Yes, while I find the next fucking thing.
Right, so I was like 20 minutes late to physics. Yeah?
Westwood.
No, Westmoreland. Westmoreland. Charlotte Westmoreland. There we go. Got it. Bing, bang, bosh. Charlotte, mate. Can't get away now. Right, anyway, yeah, back to my story.
Sometimes I don't like her. I haven't even met her.
Right, back to my story. So, I was like 20 minutes late to physics. Yeah. And I was like, I'll just check my phone and see what time it was. It was like 20 past.
Give me a memento. Just someone fuck off.
It was like 20. It was like 20 to 12 or something. And
Get told, Charlotte. Anyway, continue.
Hello, Jessica. How are you? Anyway, yeah, I was like 20 minutes late to physics. I was doing something at a break, and
well,
it was like 20 to 12, and I had to go at like 15:15. I was like, I've got what 35 minutes, so there's no point in me doing out. So I sit in the back corner, yeah. I was looking at my phone. Next minute, notification comes up saying F1 launches all-female championship, F1 Academy. I was like, well, that's a start. They're finally doing something with their lives.
Okay, I mean...
That's my story on how it came up.
If I'm honest, they've always been doing something with their lives, whether it be sorting out a damaged-ass car from Mick Schumacher or putting out a fire from Romain Grosjean.
True.
But anyway.
Or stopping a scrap between Verstappen and Ricciardo.
Hello, every other at your house who's apparently having a gangbang. Anyway.
We love to see it.
Quick.
No problem, Jess. I'm glad you enjoyed my story time.
Whatever. Anyway.
Sir. Yeah.
Opinions. What are your... Is it a good idea? Is it a good idea? Brilliant idea? Is it... What is it to you? What does it mean to you?
I'm not trying to sound sexist here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go.
No, listen.
You better not say women are bad drivers.
No, I'm not going to say that. Don't worry, I'm not going to say that. Because look at it, England women managed to win the Euros and England men lost it, so...
Well, that's because Italy are cheating all cunts.
True. Anyway, I'm not trying to sound sexist here, but I don't think it's a good idea at all. Because in my opinion, I don't think many people are going to go see it. Because most F1 fans are focused on F1 itself. That's my opinion. You might have other people might have different opinions, but that's my opinion. I don't think it's going to go far. I don't think many people are going to go see it.
I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but I have to go on the opposite side.
I don't think it's going to be as interesting.
I think it will be.
I don't think there's going to be as many problems, if you get what I mean.
I think there'll be a lot more people there.
No, I don't think so.
Especially a certain sex with a little long thing between their legs. Anyway. Anyone gets... If you know, you know, people. If you get it, you get it, people. Anyway. Now I can close down a few more tabs of mine, considering 15.
We've got to love the tabs, haven't we? We've got to love the tabs.
Indeed. Now, the penultimate story.
You like my Peaky Blinders slippers?
I'm not going to say I do, and not going to say I don't.
I think they're cool.
Penultimate story. Don't know whether anyone else has heard about this, but the FIA are looking into things with Sergio Perez. Hold on, let me just fix this real quick.
6 months ago.
Benson, 6 months ago is a long time, and it could deem something from the championship.
Exactly.
Still, we have to look at the facts. So, Sergio Perez crashed his Red Bull in Q3 at the Monaco Grand Prix, which meant the qualifying session was stopped and red flagged, as we all know. I will show you the picture of his car in a memento. Hence why Sainz couldn't complete his lap and ended up crashing into him too. So, F1's governing body, the FIA, is prepared to investigate whether Sergio Perez deliberately crashed during Monaco Grand Prix qualifying in May. Question is at the heart of a row of team orders at Red Bull that erupted in Brazil last weekend, as we all know. FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem said, "I didn't have anyone who we said we want to investigate it from our side, but if there is something to be investigated, we're more than happy. I'm not shy or afraid of going into it." Ben Sulayem said that he would speak to world champion Max Verstappen about the matter. Verstappen has not publicly revealed his reasons for refusing an order to let teammate Perez bye for sixth place at Interlagos last Sunday, but multiple sources have said that the Dutchman believes Perez deliberately crashed on his final qualifying run in Monaco in May, preventing Verstappen from improving and taking place on the front row of the grid. As it was, Perez qualified third ahead of Max Verstappen and went on to win the race after Ferrari made a strategy error with race leader Charles Leclerc. Once again, always fucking Ferrari. On Thursday, Perez described the claim as speculation and rumours, adding that rumour is wrong. F1 rules forbid unsporting actions like so and leave the FIA a range of options in terms of punishment if it discovers them. Believe me, we've seen a lot of punishments. Red Bull are considered unlikely to volunteer any information on the matter, as it would further disrupt team harmony, which has already been badly affected by the row in Brazil, which is obviously not going to work well between them. Now, Ben Sulayem became FIA president a matter of days after former race director Michael Massey failed to apply the rules correctly in last year's title decider in Abu Dhabi, after which Lewis Hamilton lost the race and win and world title to cheating Max Verstappen. Well, it's not really his fault, but not the point. The FIA later fired scum Michael Massey and issued a report into the race, and that was published at the start of this season. There have been criticisms that the report did not satisfactorily address what went wrong in Abu Dhabi. Ben Sulayem said maybe the report was not enough, but it was a good attempt at the transparency, and now you see every time we have an issue, transparency. He pointed to the controversy at the Japanese Grand Prix over the deployment of recovery vehicles on track in heavy rain and poor visibility for drivers, considering about 10 years ago there was an incident with Jules Bianchi on the same circuit around near the same corners, and his intervention to address the dangerous bouncing or porpoising of some cars earlier this year that was affecting driver health. Japan led to a report that said only one of the two race directors who have been rotating the wall this year would fill the position until the end of it, and the FIA introduced a measurement for the level of bouncing or porpoising, as well as other rule changes aimed at addressing it before the second half of the season came around. The issue we had in Japan, we did a thorough report, and it was on the FIA website before the next race after consultation, is what was said by Ben Sulayem. Now, let me just get up the picture, as it is only on fucking BBC Sport, because they're actual twats.
How do you purposely crash a car?
It's called team orders, mate. There is the car. Actually, hold on, let me make this a better picture for you. There is the car. It's not the biggest mess in the world, but it's something.
It's not as bad as Mick Schumacher's crash in Monaco, but look at that. Will they is a purposely forced crash?
Oh dear. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, it is me. Don't you fucking dare chant his fucking name. Okay, where's the caps thing, Nightbot? Where the
Max Verstappen. I'm joking. Don't worry.
It's hammer time, babe. Anyway.
Max Verstappen.
When he can be asked. No, I will time you guys out, honestly. See?
Leave the poor Verstappen fans alone.
See? Mature man. You can fuck right off.
Go on, Max. What does it say, lad?
Nope. Not. Why do people hate him? People don't hate him. It's just people prefer Lewis Hamilton more over him. And seen as if you are a Lewis Hamilton fan like myself, you get pissed off every time you visit Abu Dhabi from now on because Michael Massey was a cheeky twat.
Yeah, well, Michael Massey isn't in the spot anymore, is he, you silly sausage?
Yes, he is. He came back this season. Also, what the fuck?
What?
Disgusting, for one. Two, spell right. I also thank you, James. Appreciate it.
Nah, bro. Verstappen all the way, lads.
I will time you out, James. Don't make me do it.
Make him do it. It's funny.
Elijah, I will fight you. Never mind fucking Nightbot. I will fight you. I will scrap your head. Anyway, moving on. Did I finish talking about what I was going to say?
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Well, on that topic, I'm a big man. Really? Hacking. I have one word for you. Hacking.
Max, have you got a picture of Schumacher's crash in Monaco?
No, because I haven't looked for one.
I've got orders off Jess to take my socks off.
Take your socks off. Is something mentally wrong with her in the head?
I know. I thought you meant to wear socks with slippers, but apparently you're not, according to Jess.
Socks with slippers?
Yeah, I thought it was socks with sliders. That's not allowed. Turns out not.
No, socks with slippers don't work. Socks with sliders, fine.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the Jess's socks. So nothing.
Anyway, moving on. Why are you spamming my comment sections? Money's... Really? Dickhead. If you wear slippers without socks, slippers get sweat. Exactly. But then again, why? Why do you need to? I'm just that much better. Go on then, prove it, Elijah. Prove it. Prove it, you weak little bastard.
Sorry, I was meant to click.
Once again, that is my name. Don't fucking wear it out, or I will fucking.
I was meant to click the comments, but
there is a. What do you mean? Fuck you too. Pills. Yeah, you're on dementia pills.
Not something
I come on your life. If you decide not to show Rule 69.
What's Rule 69?
If only you were on that stream.
No, I bet you a father he'll just start shouting, Max Verstappen.
He won't. I'll kick him off before he starts saying it. Moving on to the final thing then, before we get into the race. Races, even.
No.
Yeah, that one.
There's no way I've just got that message.
I'm not going to ask. Need to follow 50.
I'll tell you later. Don't worry, I'll tell you later.
Just put it in the chat. I'll read it there. Did you know that Russians need to follow 50 days every day because of Putin? What the fuck? And I will rather not, thank you. My Wi-Fi will not allow it. Anyway, moving on. Stop putting things in my chat.
Max, look at
50
our
rules every day. What do you mean?
Max, look at our chat.
What do you mean prove it? What the fuck do you mean prove it? I can't prove it. If I try and share the screen, the fucking FBI will come knocking on my door.
FBI, open up.
Actually, MI5 rather. We're not in America. I will time you guys out if you keep fucking spamming my comment section with fucking random shite. Anyway, with only 1%, Max, I'll fight you with only 1% of my power and I'll win. 1%, your 1% of power is your 100%, mate. You do about 3 punches and you're fucking ill, bro. Anyway.
Oh, I had to.
Moving on to the final thing for fucking races.
Yay.
Shitting hell. Some people may be sad. It is about a driver, don't you worry. It's about 2 drivers. One that is not technically in the sport. Do you want to hazard a guess of who it is, Jensen?
Does his first name begin with an S and last name begin with a V?
No.
Oh, no, I was thinking about that. Oh,
Nightbot's dancing, bro.
Max, I think I know who it is. Does his first name begin with an N and last name begin with a H?
Nope.
Because that's one thing as well. Who?
NH, sorry.
Nico Hulkenberg, you donut.
No. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen.
Stop. Now.
Max Tiger Stappen. Now that's something I like. Oh, pins and fuck.
Pins and needles?
Fuck.
Well, that's not going to help it, is it, you silly sausage?
It actually did, surprisingly. Anyway.
Jessica, just stop.
Let's all have a dance with Nightbot. Anyway. Moving on, the world will self-destruct. You will self-destruct, my friend, once you see me.
Have you heard about Nico?
Yeah, I will probably. You won't even have to do. You won't have to make any punches, because I'll fucking die instantly because of your fucking ugliness. I'm trying to think of something. I need your help. I don't give a shit. Not yet. Not now. Not fucking now. Anyway, no, it is not about Nico Hulkenberg.
But have you heard about Nico Hulkenberg?
That he's a twat.
No, but something else.
Well, I've got something to do with a certain driver who... What band made the song, Believe?
Jessica, stop it, otherwise we'll block you. I'm not in the mood.
You are really taking the piss, James, honestly. Okay, 1. Take that, Elijah.
What have you done?
James, the same thing will happen to you if you don't fucking stop being an asshole. Anyway.
Let's go, lads.
I'm just not going to look at the comments anymore. Anyway. My driver that I'm now going to talk about does have a certain something to deal with a German. It's a German swap for a German. It's a German for a German. It's German exchange. You can tell I got that one from fucking biology.
And that's the exchange.
Sorry, Haas fans. Sorry, Michael, but your son's about to get kicked off.
See, that's what I was going to tell you about. See, it has got Nico Hulkenberg in it. So
yeah, but you said it's about Nico Hulkenberg. It isn't. It's about Mick Schumacher.
Still got Nico.
Look, see, Mick Schumacher, not Nico Hulkenberg. Mick Schumacher.
It's loose C as Nico Hulkenberg stands for Haas.
Yeah, Mick Schumacher is the main character.
Why not get rid of?
He is the protagonist.
The protagonist. That's a big word.
Anyway, Mick Schumacher set to lose seat, obviously signing for Haas. Kind of sad, but then again, it was coming to him because he's been a little bit nyeh. Then again, Hulkenberg isn't the better one either.
No.
However, it would be nice to see him back in Formula One, Nico Hulkenberg, as his initials are HUL. Anyway, Schumacher obviously has not done enough in his 2 seasons with the US-based team to convince them to retain him for the next season. Hulkenberg, 35 years of age, will return to the grid for a full season for the first time since being dropped by Renault in which year, Jensen? Don't Google it.
2019.
Ooh.
I'm 1 year off, aren't I?
No. I wanted to make you think that. Since being dropped by Renault in 2019.
Boom.
Since then, he has made a handful of substitute appearances for which teams?
Huh?
Since then, Nico Hulkenberg has made a handful of substitute appearances for which team?
Williams. Yeah.
Any more answers?
Aston Martin. They're the only 2 I can think. Wait, don't tell me.
I'm gonna give you until 43 minutes, which is about 10 seconds.
Okay. So Williams, Renault. No. Williams.
He was a driver for Renault.
Yeah, tell me. Williams, Aston Martin. I want to say Mercedes, but it's not. No, didn't think it was. Williams, Aston Martin. I think they're the only 2, you know.
I'm taking a nap, bro. I'll be back when you're finished.
I think they're the only 2.
Our survey says...
There's another one, isn't there?
Nope.
Is it just Aston Martin?
Nope.
Is it just Williams?
Nope.
Is there another 2?
No.
Don't know then.
Is Aston Martin and Racing Point?
I got one right. I got 1 out of 2. Because he took it over for Sebastian Vettel. Oh, of course he did. I remember now. It was last season, wasn't it?
What was?
It was the 2020 season. Because it was either Perez or Ocon. No, yeah. Perez or Ocon or Stroll got COVID. And he replaced him. I can remember because I remember watching the race and seeing Hulkenberg's name in pink, or with the little pink thing next to him.
It was Perez.
Perez, that was it.
I believe.
I can't remember. Yeah, because he took over Sebastian Vettel when he got COVID. Last season. And this season.
Anyway. The only remaining hope of a race seat in F1 next year for the son of 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher is if American Logan Sargent fails to secure sufficient points in this weekend's Formula 2 finale in Abu Dhabi to secure a drive at Williams. Guarantee he'll fail. Williams have said Sargent, their reserve driver this year, will get the seat as long as he qualifies. He needs to finish 8th in the championship and is currently lying 3rd. I retract my statement. Schumacher has this year scored 12 points to the 25 of the Haas team. Kevin Magnussen, who has outqualified him 14 times in 5 in races, where a fair comparison can be made. 12 points out of the 25 of the team, with obviously 13 going to Kevin Magnussen.
See, like, That's not bad. It's a 1 point difference between them both.
That's in races, though.
Yeah, but either way, Gunter could kick either one of them out.
Let's just say this. It doesn't matter which one he kicks out. He's been out-qualified 14 times.
True, actually.
And also, Magnussen got pole. So
yeah, but it was a cheap one, though, wasn't it?
How was it cheap? He deserved it. He beat Verstappen by 2 tenths. Or 2 seconds, sorry.
As he finished his lap, it started to absolutely pour it down so no one else could put in a lap.
Exactly. That's why you go out for every single lap you can.
If it didn't rain, someone else would have got pole.
But it did rain.
Exactly. He cheated his way to it. It's a cheat win.
He didn't cheat his way to it. It's called looking at the weather radar.
He scammed his way. There you go.
He didn't scam his way either. He just was fucking.
Yeah.
You know,
my
smart.
F1 Grey mode review is like, I'm basically Mick Schumacher this season.
Nah, you're more like fucking Nicholas Latifi. You're Nicholas Latifi, useless cunt, and then fucking. I'm just like Buddy Lewis Hamilton from 2020.
Driving for Ferrari. Love to see it.
I'm fucking gone, mate.
Love to see it.
I'm fucking Sebastian. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm Michael Schumacher for Ferrari, bro. I was going to say Sebastian Vettel, but he didn't win shit with Ferrari. Anyway, back to where we were. Series of heavy crashes have also dented Schumacher's hopes in keeping himself in said sport. Schumacher then obviously said, I don't want to hide the fact that I am very disappointed about this decision not to renew our contract, the 23-year-old said on social media. It was at times bumpy, but I steadily improved, learned a lot, and now know for sure I deserve a place in Formula One. Subject is anything but close for me. Setbacks only make you stronger. Well fucking said. My fire burns for Formula One, and I will fight to return to the grid. What a fucking legend. Schumacher is a contender for a reserve seat at Mercedes. Team principal Toto Wolff said on Sunday that he would consider taking up this option if he does not get a race seat. Wolff added the Mercedes and the Schumacher family belonged together since Michael drove for Mercedes in endurance before racing in endurance racing before graduating to F1, and his first F1 drive in Jordan in 1991 was paid for by the German company. He ended his career with a 3-year period with Mercedes in 2010 to 2012, following his return to F1 after his first retirement at the end of 2006. Australian Daniel Ricciardo, who's leaving McLaren after the final race of this season in Abu Dhabi as the team have terminated his contract a year early, is also a contender for the Mercedes reserve seat. However, Ricciardo is also said to be in talks with his former team Red Bull about a similar role as we talked about earlier. So, it has been a bit of a letdown. So, Hülkenberg has been given a chance to revive a career that lasted for 9 seasons and is notable for being the longest in F1 history for a driver who has not secured a podium finish and for taking pole position for uncompetitive Williams in Brazil in his debut season in 2010. So, Nico Hülkenberg did say, I'm very happy to move into a full-time race seat with Haas F1 team in 2023. I feel like I never really left Formula One, he said. I'm excited to have the opportunity to do what I love the most and wanted to thank Gina Haas and Gunther Steiner for their trust. We have work ahead of us to be able to compete with all other teams in the midfield, and I cannot wait to join that battle again. Hulkenberg is regarded as a high talented driver from whom strong results have never been quite materialised. Quite often, because of his own errors, he crashed out of the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix when disputing the lead with Lewis Hamilton's McLaren, and potential podiums for Renault escaped him after mistakes in Azerbaijan in 2017 and Germany in 2019 at the Hockenheim Ring. His best finish is a fourth place achieved three times with which team, Jensen?
Force India. Racing Point.
How many teams are you going to go around here?
Racing Point.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. You should have stayed with your first one. So his best finish is a fourth place achieved three times with the Force India team, the forerunner of...
What?
His best finish is a fourth place achieved three times with the Force India team, the forerunner of...
Sergio Perez.
Which team?
Oh, shit. Racing Point.
No.
Renault.
No.
Aston Martin.
Finally, fucking hell. Hulkenberg and Magnussen, now teammates in 2023, famously had a verbal altercation in the TV interview pen after the 2017 Hungarian Grand Prix. The German accused the Dane of being unsporting, and Magnussen responded with a withering put-down. The two say they have since mended their relationship and no longer have issues with each other. Which is obviously great news for the team, otherwise they would be fucking furious. Anyway. That, I'm glad to say, is the end of all that shite.
It only took 52 minutes.
Well, when you're on my streams, Jensen, you have to talk about a lot of shit.
I know, I'm joking, don't worry.
Anyway, on to the Brazilian Grand Prix. The constructors' standings are at the bottom, if need be. Hello, Mikhail. How are you doing? Hope you're well, bro.
Go on, McLaren.
McLaren, yes. Fucking hell, you're shit. Anyway.
Tell me about it.
Brazilian Grand Prix, Hamilton was involved in the collision, hence the title. Now, George Russell took a maiden Grand Prix victory this season. First season in an actual proper car that can actually fucking race. Kind of. And a first for Mercedes in 2022. Max Verstappen was penalised for said collision with himself, with Lewis Hamilton in Sao Paulo. Russell was in control of the race throughout after Verstappen and Hamilton came together as they disputed second place in the early stages at a safety car restart. Hamilton dropped to 9th place after the collision with his 2021 rival, but came back to secure Mercedes 1-2 and seal the team's recovery after a difficult season that the 8-time world champions started with an uncompetitive car. And believe me, they're going to come fighting back next season because Red Bull's car is going to be a fucking moped.
Do you know what I think Red Bull's car is going to be like?
How?
Ronaldo's performance for Man U this season.
No, don't know how to respond. Interlagos is my favourite track. To be fair, Mikhail, I don't
really like Interlagos, to be fair. It's just one of them tracks where, like, it's iffy. Like, you can easily go wide. Like,
well, then again, that is just how it is, realistically.
Yeah. Fast turns, which irritates me.
Well, every circuit's got fast turns, at least one. Anyway, I am trying to find. What was I looking for? No, man, I know what I'm looking for now.
I don't know, Max. What are you looking for? Mr. Beast Jr.
Where is it?
Can I have £1,000, please, Mr. Beast Jr.?
You didn't have to come here. Gonna see me floating. They're gonna be hating.
They see me rolling.
Where is it? Blair, what the fuck? Well, that went well. I don't know where the fuck it actually gone. Brilliant. Never mind, I found it. Right, okay, here we go. This is what my mates have sent me on a group chat. This is apparently going to be Red Bull in the next upcoming season. So, basically, their car's going to be shit. So, hello there. Nice to see you again. Because it requires an intellectual driver, immediate left and immediate right, and the finish is on the straight. No way. Well, finish line's always on the straight.
No, I was reading that. I was like, and always on a straight. But apart from Silverstone, because like it's at the end of that last turn, isn't it?
You could say the same about fucking Russia. Still on a straight. Anyway, once again, Nightbot reminding you to turn that bell on and fucking subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Anyway.
Max, I think this is how they should subscribe, right? I think they should clench their fist. Yeah. Paint it green so it looks like the Hulk. Grab the phone and go bang and smash the phone. I'm joking, don't do that.
I think what they should do is subscribe to me and not subscribe to you.
I'm not really bothered, to be fair. Do what they want.
Anyway, moving on. Obviously, moving on to after the collision, Russell's accomplished drive included him surviving a late safety car that bunched up the field and put Hamilton right on his ass, heading into the final 10 laps of the race. The Mercedes drivers were told that they were allowed to race, but Russell held the lead at the end of the race and at the restart and kept Hamilton at bay until the end. Behind them, the final 10 laps were a frantic fight as a number of drivers who had difficult races revived their afternoons. Among them were Ferrari's Charles Leclerc, who had been barged off the track by McLaren's Lando Norris at turn 5 shortly after the Verstappen-Hamilton incident and dropped back to the back, and Verstappen himself. Leclerc was sixth at the restart, but moved up to finish fourth behind his Ferrari teammate Carlos Sainz, but has both passed the fading Red Bull Sergio Perez. Fuck you, you Mexican prick. Alpine's Fernando Alonso also overtook the Mexican to take a strong fifth place after starting in 18th. The late caution period also helped Verstappen move up from the bottom of the top 10 to sixth place, just failing to pass Alonso on the race to the line. Verstappen had been allowed to pass Perez a few laps earlier to chase Alonso, but was told heading to the final lap that he should let his teammate back ahead if he did not pass Alonso by the final corner, but he did not comply. But, you know, like, I don't blame him.
Can I just say something?
Perez said over the radio, it shows who he really is. Well, Perez, you've done shit for him, so...
Can I say something about the Brazilian Grand Prix?
What's that?
McLaren's performance, yeah,
was shite.
Exactly. Was like Liverpool's start to the season.
Also, like Manchester United's performance in the Manchester Derby.
Mm-hmm.
Say no more. I need not to say more. I need not to say more.
Oh, no, sorry, it was like Barcelona's full season performance when they had no money.
There you go. Who's that, Jensen?
I don't know, I can't see. That is Mr. I'm wrong. No, I was going to say it's Ayrton Senna, but it's not, is it? It's not. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It is Ayrton Senna. I'm going to stick with my answer and say Ayrton Senna.
Fucking hell, you are really bad at knowledge. Moving on. You are really bad at general knowledge.
Was I wrong?
Well, you almost were.
Well,
it took you about 5 minutes just to answer the bloody thing.
I said in my head that is Ayrton Senna, but then I was like, no, it's not, because it does not look like him. And I looked at him, looked at his hair, and Ayrton Senna had that.
Okay, I just want to quickly say, 1, didn't ask about your thought process. 2, my brain does not work in that sort of way. Moving on.
I said all that and I wasn't even on the stream, but you know.
Now.
But you know, gotta love it.
There is, actually, I've just gone past it. There you go. There is the contact made by said world champions. Very, very interesting.
BT
so,
Sport.
The results standing as they are, if I can actually get them up, like, obviously George Russell getting the fastest lap. Yeah, fuck you, you Dutch prick. So, there is the qualifying result, as probably no one expected. At least I didn't while I was doing my stream for this. Sprint again, George Russell took the sprint pole position, with Kevin Magnussen dropping down to 8th because he was shit. Then in the race, we saw Kevin Magnussen go do. See you later.
Where did he finish?
It didn't.
Oh.
He's there.
Where? Oh, right. Huh? Poor Lando.
Yeah, poor fucking Lando. Poor fucking Ricciardo, mate.
Nah, poor Lando, you know.
I mean, Paul Lando, he's been shite.
Bit like Liverpool this season.
Bit like Man United last season. Bit like Man United against Brentford.
Don't bring that up. You know, it's a sensitive subject.
Sensitive subject.
Yeah, I'd rather you mention the Manchester Derby.
Well, that was fucking 6-3. You got beat 4-0 by Brentford. You got beat 4-1. You got beat 4-1 by fucking Watford.
That's why them two games are sensitive subjects in my head. That's why you don't really hear me talking about them.
Well, yeah, because you're too fucking afraid to admit that your team's shite.
No, Like,
The
I'm
only
sorry.
good team on your team, the only good player on your team is Anthony.
You could argue that.
How's that? Who's better? Fucking Fred McSauce.
Sauce. No, like Rashford's put in a season so far. You've got
Debatable.
the new rising star of Garnacho.
He only plays like 5 games a fucking. He only plays 5 games in 2 months.
Is he still a rising star?
No, because he doesn't play enough.
But the games he's played, has he put a stretch in?
Well, no, technically.
Did he score the only goal against Real Sociedad? Yes.
Is he putting in a shift? Maybe.
Yeah.
Debatable. Is he a rising star because he scored 1 goal?
Yes.
No.
No, it's just the way he plays, though, isn't it?
Also, can I just say, he saves your ass this season. Ronaldo can't do it. Martial's fucking injured all the time. Injury prone cunt.
Martial's back now.
Exactly, he is now.
Anthony just don't want to play, apparently.
Anthony's actually the only good player on the pitch.
Debatable. We've got Martinez. Right, anyway, back to
small cunt. Anyway,
back to F1.
moving on.
We'll chat about this later.
Perfect time to come to the fucking door. I shall be back with someone at my door.
Well, let's have entertainment time. Right, if you're still watching the live, I want your predictions for the World Cup. How are England going to do? I want your predictions in. England, 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 England.
And there's a search party now.
Why?
Anyway,
What's happened?
one of my friends or one of my sister's friends has gone missing. Not like that. They're not dead. I don't think. However,
everyone's just completely ignored my question, you know.
What do you mean?
Really upset me. I asked the people watching, how do you think England's going to do in the World Cup, and no one answered?
Well, because there's only hardly anybody watching.
Yeah, Crystal answered.
And people have come in here for Formula One, not fucking how shit England are going to do.
Good point.
Moving on. There is the race standings. You can see them your fucking self because I can't be asked reading them since I read them every fucking day and every time I do this.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
So there is the results. There is everything. There is whatever you need to know. So, where does that put the drivers in terms of standings? Basically the exact fucking same, apart from Hamilton moves above Sainz for once by 6 points. He doesn't have a win yet, but he can get one in Abu Dhabi. He cannot get past his teammate, George Russell, unless he takes him out. Actually, I don't think he can get ahead of him anyway. Because he's exactly 25 points behind. So unless he gets a win in a fastest lap, then he's not going to get past him. Anyway, there is the thing. You don't really need to see Verstappen because he's champion. There is Charles Leclerc and Sergio Perez, both tied on 290 points going into the final race of the season. There we have it. Obviously, Nico Hulkenberg doesn't matter. Nick De Vries doesn't matter. Nicholas Latifi obviously at the bottom with 2 points. Now, on to the most important part of this weekend, I guess. So I'm now going to go as myself because there's no point having Jensen on since he's not here. Now, Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Now, as we head on to the F1 website, you will currently see there, Abu Dhabi 2022. That is a massive, massive celebration right there. That is incredibly, that firework display at the end. Obviously, Verstappen, that is the season Verstappen won because he was a lucky little cunt. Practice 3 tomorrow at 10:30 till 11:30, qualifying 2 till 3 on Saturday as well. And the race is 1 till 3. This is my time. This is my time. This is mad. Track time, 2:30 till 3:30 for practice 3, 6 till 7 for qualifying, and 5 till 7 for the race on the Sunday. Circuit stats, as you can see below this banner. First Grand Prix 2009 with the number of laps being 58, 5.281 kilometre circuit with 306.183 kilometres the race distance, with Max Verstappen holding the lap record in 2021 with 126.103. That is the track. If anyone needs to be reminded of how the fuck that track used to be, the track that it used to be went all the way down here. DRS was turned on from this point. However, they go all the way down here, and then they go like that. So on, so forth. Virtual lap will be guarded by George Russell, your winner from last weekend. He will be in the Williams, obviously. Look at that baby-faced little bastard. And we shall see what he has to say about said track. And I've just realised something. You didn't say anything. And you'll be able to see what he has to say about the track of Abu Dhabi. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Here we go.
Need! The FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 official sticker collection is here, featuring all 32 national teams that are...
Hi, I'm George Russell, and here's a lap of Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. Coming up into turn 1, you're going up the gears up to 7th and braking just before the 50-metre board. Just missing the inside curb and running all over the exit curb before the flat-out turns 2 and 3 before exiting into the tight left-hander of turn 5. Braking nice and late and using all of the inside curb on the left. And
I just want to remind everyone, this is the old circuit, so this hairpin is not there anymore, or this chicane is not there anymore. It is strictly from a few years back. However, this bit was straight, so it now just goes straight down to this upcoming hairpin.
All on the right-hand side as well, before pulling the car all the way to the right-hand side, being nice and wide on the entry phase to get a nice clean exit onto the first long straight. Coming up to the DRS zone, you open the button to open the flap at the rear, getting the speed up to about 330 kilometers an hour before braking up the 100 meters board into turn 9. Down a number of gears, just clipping the inside curbs of the left and the right before once again getting a great exit using the curb and going down the following straight. Once again, you want to be braking as late as possible into the chicane just before the 100-meter board, clipping the inside curb on the left before trying to straight line the chicane as much as possible and using as minimum curb on the exit as you can. Straight away into the next left-hander before you go into the very tricky long right-hander where it's very easy to lock the inside front. Once again, braking nice and late, kissing the inside curb, pulling the car over to the right-hand side before once again clipping the left and this next left again, just clipping that inside curb before brushing right up to the wall. High speed right-hander to come to the end of this lap before running on the exit curb, carry loads of speed into the final corner as the line right away, and there you go. There's a lap of Abu Dhabi.
Well, that was interesting.
Now then,
Okay.
that is the virtual lap of said Grand Prix this weekend, the final race of the weekend. Now, this will not return yet, as it is the World Cup, so that will be back shortly. Anyway, I need to change that. There we go. Qualifying, sprint race, and race predictions. Obviously, the sprint race isn't existing in this race because it's
I
not
think
still.
I think it should.
I think it shouldn't. Anyway, qualifying predictions. Now, qualifying, I couldn't really give a shite about. It's the race I give a shit about. However, if we are looking at the race and and the qualifying, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to say. We need to look at practice. We need to look at practice 1 and 2. So in practice 2, Verstappen does lead Russell and Leclerc as well as Hamilton. So Hamilton did top first practice. It was Mercedes 1-2, which was very interesting. So Verstappen eclipsed the Mercedes of George Russell and Ferrari Charles Leclerc during FP2 for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, which took place in more representative evening conditions. Now, practice 2 results, it was Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc, Hamilton, and Perez. Sainz obviously in P6 for that, as he dropped down the order. With Esteban Ocon and Fernando Alonso right behind, Daniel Ricciardo taking P9, with Lando Norris just outside in 11th, with Sebastian Vettel in 12th. My qualifying predictions. I'm going to say Verstappen clinches it again. Leclerc gets P3. No. P2. And then George Russell and Lewis Hamilton take the second row. Race predictions. I'm going to say Lewis Hamilton wins it. I'm going bold because why not? Hamilton wins it from Charles Leclerc. And Max Verstappen comes P3 with George Russell finishing P4. Sergio Perez P5 and Carlos Sainz P5. Sergio Perez P6. Jensen, any predictions?
No, the last time you put into this pressure and I just lost it. It was Suzuki I was doing last time, wasn't it?
Suzuka, but yeah.
What did I say?
Suzuki. That's a bike, you idiot.
Oh, yeah. Right, anyway, sorry, I got mixed up. I think I'm going to agree with you. Verstappen's going to clinch pole. But yeah, I think Hamilton's going to come home, bring it home in the second. And then Leclerc and Sainz are going to fill in the second row. And then Russell's going to come 5th, Perez 6th.
What?
No, it's waiting for you to say something.
Well, have you done quali and race?
No, not yet. Race predictions. This is where it could all change because Verstappen, Hamilton, Leclerc could all crash out. I'm going to say something stupid like Norris wins the Grand Prix.
Okay, now that is definitely stupid.
Exactly, that's what I'm going to say. I reckon I'm going to go from 6th up to 1st, just because I can. I reckon Norris is going to come 6th. Personally. 5th, I'm going to say Leclerc. 4th, I'm going to say Russell. 3rd, I'm going to say Sainz. 2nd, I'm going to say Verstappen. And 1st, I'm going to go Hamilton. They are my predictions. Whether Max heard them or not, people watch.
Oh, believe me, I did. I'm just snapping Jess because she fucking asked me what my YouTube is, but then she sent me a snap saying otherwise. Moving on.
Wait, she's watching it. She's been sending me messages about it.
Oh, believe me. Anyway, moving on.
Predictions.
To be fair, when I changed back to that banner, people watching streams recently, you should know what that means.
It's the end. It's the
No.
final countdown.
Nope.
No. Oh God, there's another.
It isn't the end yet.
Why?
Well,
Yes.
not necessarily.
Yes, because he has the right to know that you're watching his stream.
Huh?
Jess just texted me saying, why the hell have you told Max I'm watching? I went, because I did.
Oh, this is funny. This is going to be
He's
fun.
my best friend. I need to learn that.
Am I really?
Mm-hmm.
I got that.
What other thing?
Lying.
I'm scared now.
Lying summit. Anyway, that is the end. That is actually the end, surprisingly.
Guessed it.
Well, not yet. It will be within the next 2 minutes. First, quick shout out to my boys over at the To Hull and Back podcast. Well done to you guys getting 3rd place in the FCAS Content Creator Awards last night. Very, very well done to you. You deserved it. You've got brilliant content. There's no need for anyone to say otherwise because the amount of content you produce is very, very good standard for, say, small podcasts, but small enough in terms of YouTube, in YouTube subscribers. But yeah, congratulations to you guys, fully deserved. Obviously, you didn't get the first, but I mean, it went to a better one.
Round of applause.
It's one of those, and you actually got there. So, you know, it's something to be proud of. Even getting there is all right, and you said that yourself. But that is now the end. After that quick shout out,
I think.
also shout out to FanHub, one of my favorite apps to use when I go to Hull City games. Obviously, it's the best part about the City games, apart from chatting to the lads alongside me, as the rest of the game is fucking bullshit. Now, I will be seeing them again. They will be on the vlog next time out against Sunderland, Blackpool.
Wait, is it
They won't be there. They won't be there for Watford because I can't fucking go. Just as I couldn't go to Cardiff, which was very unfortunate because we won again. My But yeah, that is now the end. The next vlog obviously will be on the 17th, if not 18th of December. And then I will be doing some gaming videos within the next few weeks after mock exams. Also, there will be there will be a gaming video once again on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Maybe. Tigers Talk will return the week we get back into club football as Hull City play Watford. There will be a new stream coming out on this channel. I don't know whether people have guessed what it may be about.
The World Cup.
You may know what it is about. That is another thing. However, the Citizen Chat. Jensen's acting all confused. Why?
So I'm just like confused. You've got like so many chats.
Well, not really. I've got 2 by the end of this.
This will be your third one.
Nope, 2.
You've got your F1.
Mm-hmm.
You've got City. And that's
Tigers Talk. That's not a chat.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Sorry.
Facts. Anyway, Tigers Talk will return. F1 Chat obviously will stay the same. However, the last episode of this season will be next week. And obviously, we will have to say goodbye, unfortunately.
Until March.
Not what I mean, but all right. Not what I mean, but it's fine. But yeah, we will have to say goodbye. And it's not going to be easy, obviously. But we have to. But yeah, the Citizen Chat will eventually arise. It might not be called the Citizen Chat anymore, actually, to be fair, if I think about it. And then obviously the Lions will be there as well. I will be doing some previews for the Lions. And it's going to be fun. I'm not going to dwell on it whole. Just give me.
Well, that was interesting.
Anyway, I'm back. I need to go look for the certain person that I was talking about earlier. So we'll get this done. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, please make sure you do smash the subscribe button and the like button and turn the notification on so you never miss an upload or stream once again. And also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. They will be on the ending, I believe, unless I remove them. If not, Twitter is at mthc_official. And obviously my Instagram is maxtigerhd official. And once again, for the penultimate time, this has been the F1 Chat. Russell wins maiden Grand Prix with Hamilton second after Verstappen collision. And I'll see you all next time. See you all next week to discuss Abu Dhabi and to see if Lewis Hamilton does, in fact, get his first win of the season. Thank you once again to Jensen for joining me
No
for the
problem.
penultimate episode. He may be back for the final one. We'll have to wait and see.
You never know.
Until next time, guys, I'll see you all in a bit. Bye-bye.